I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. Most of you will never have this beer. Because it's not from this country. It's not from the States either. It's not from anywhere close to me. I only got this because one of my best friends, Jordan, gifted it to me and to others after one of his Caribbean trips. So, here's my thoughts on some beer from Costa Rica. Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Brewski, from the Brewski Review. And today the beer that I have for you guys is from the Imperial Brewing, and that's not even called the Imperial Brewing Company. This is just what's Imperial beer. We got Imperial beer. Boom. We got the red label. There's three kinds. There's the red, the blue, and a silver. So we're starting off with the red. I think this is the full strength beer. There's no alcohols by volume on it. Not on this 350 milliliter can. A little bit bigger. I mean, a little bit smaller than the regular 355s. And a little bigger than what the Europeans have. So that kind of rate almost in the middle. This is from Cerveceria, Costa Rica, Florida, Bebidas. A sub-brand of them. Pretty interesting indeed. Now the ABV on this, I'm not entirely sure. On tap saying it's at 4.6. Another website that I found, it's saying it's at 5%. On the actual main website, it says 4.5% and 14 IBUs. I'm gonna guess the 4.5. But I am not too sure. But 14 IBUs apparently. And yeah, let's crack this bad boy open. Let's see what we got. What does Costa Rica have to offer? Regular old glassy glass. Not getting fancy tonight. Just drinking some Caribbean, some Costa Rican beers. There we go. That's about half the can right there. Now, friend Jordan was saying that he was drinking a lot of these when he was in Costa Rica. Said they're like the staple of beer. Looking at it, looks like an American lager for sure. Nice pale gold, super clean, super clear, nice white head on top. Let's dive in on that nose. On the nose, yeah. A little crackery, a little bready, a little bit of hints of lemon, lime, and cucumber on there. It smells actually quite inviting. It smells, again, very akin to just a regular American lager, American light lager. It's got a little bit of character to it. A little bit of like a red apple skin, lemon, lime, cucumber mix. I'm kind of down with it. Let's dive in. On the sip, really clean, a little bit of crackeriness, a little bit of breadiness to it, white bread. Yeah, touch of like a simple syrup sweetness on there. Not too bad. We need a little bit more. So cheers, everybody. Let's keep on drinking. Oh, hints of a like a little lemon lime mix right in the beginning. Very quick. Goes away quite quickly, but a nice bit of sweetness to this beer, in addition to the crackery and bready maltiness of the beer. Effervescence, pretty straightforward as well. Nice light body, good effervescence, like an American lager, or in this case, I would say more of a Costa Rican cerveza. It is very crispy. That's one thing I like about it. I like how it is lighter. This is definitely a beer that you would be pounding in Costa Rica. I haven't been to Costa Rica in a very long time. I've only been there, I think, I've only been there once, and that was just to board a cruise all the way back in 2006. And I remember being at the airport. They had like a, I don't even know what kind of, not a mariachi band, but like some sort of like singing musical train of people in like crazy costumes and really interesting music throughout baggage claim, and then even when we were leaving, waiting for our flights, it would come around almost like every 15 minutes. And it was really cool to see in the beginning, but when you're waiting for a few hours and they just keep coming by, and I'm just like, holy, could you maybe come back a little less frequent? But pretty cool. Not a bad beer. Over on the can, let's see what the can has to say. So we have a sort of like a crest almost. There we go, Imperial, La Cerveza de Costa Rica. No real description. Oh, it does say the alcohol. 4.5%. My apologies. 4.5% ABV. Bunch of stuff that I can't understand. On the bottom, there is some sort of package on date. 30th. Oh, best before date. Best before 30th of June 2022. I really do like that. Not many big beer brands have a very legible date code or, you know, batch number, but this does. I really do appreciate that, and that's fucking awesome. 4.5%. Goddamn, that's pretty good. ImperialBeer.com is where you'll find this particular beer. I can't find the silver and the blue on the website, but we got the original, or what I am understanding is the original. They say the perfect combination of flavor and refreshment, combining German brewing traditions with Costa Rican tastes. Pretty cool. Since 1924, Costa Rica's favorite beer has been Imperial. Made with a combination of two-row and specialty malts, grains, and hops, it has a pleasing touch of bitterness, golden yellow in color, with a light body and silky texture. Imperial has a clean, refreshing taste. Imperial is the #1 selling beer in Costa Rica and is considered the beer of Costa Rica. Style is an American lager, 4.5% alcohol by volume. IBU is 14, and it uses two-row and specialty malts. Very nice indeed. Even scrolling down, it looks like they're trying to be water positive, which is really cool. So I really like that little initiative. And yeah, big focus on water positive. Pretty cool. I don't really know any pricing for this beer. Obviously can't get it here in Canada, but you know, if I'm in Costa Rica, I'll find out. Over on Untapped, Imperial Red Label, what I'm going to call it, coming in at 3.04 bottle caps out of 5, and that's out of just under 38,000 ratings. Now I gotta say, 3.04 seems low, lower of a score, but to be honest, that's probably the highest of a more macro beer, American lager style of beer. Compared to like your Buds, Bushes, Molson Canadians, Coors, it's pretty respectable, and it is a pretty damn good beer. More flavor than your typical macro lagers here in Canada, but not too overly adventurous where it's going to turn people away. It's a beautiful beer to enjoy in hot, sunny beach weather. Yeah, and at 4.5%, even better, because then you can drink a few more, and you won't be, you know, swimming with the sharks. I'm a big fan of this. Just in the final sip, well, let's get ratings and wrap this thing up. Imperial Red Label. I'm a big fan of this, actually, to be honest. Yeah. I have been craving some more, you know, American lager style beers, and this thing is really hitting the spot. It's beautifully refreshing. It's crisp. It's clean. It's a dream to drink with that extra little bit of flavor, you know, slight lemon lime kick, a little bit of cucumber, some red apple skin sweetness in there, and then ending off with that bready and like saltine crackery minus the salt maltiness. It is everything you want and more. In the hot sun with your toes in the sand and the waves coming in. This is a stellar beer. Imperial Red Label gets a solid 7.6 out of 10 for me. That's just does exactly what it needs to do. No frills, and it does the job damn well. Thanks again, Jordan, for the beer. I'm excited to try the next two, which you'll probably see either in a couple days or sometime next week. So yeah. Before I leave you guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers you want to review in the future, you can leave all that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go and like this video or subscribe to me, mate Brewski, it would be greatly appreciated as well. And with all that said, that's going to do it for me, mate Brewski. And like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers.